Hey everyone, welcome to day 11. Only a few days left before we wrap this whole thing up. Today I'm going to be going over Instagram. So, for me personally, Instagram has been just as successful and beneficial as Facebook has. And I was already pretty Instagram savvy before I even became a coach. You know, late at night, I would find myself 2 hours deep in random hashtag searches and striking up conversations with other people and forming relationships. And that is what I now do as a coach anyway. So I was already pretty familiar with that area. So that came really simple to me. Um, so, for the first thing, I want to go over with Instagram. I don't know if you all know this, but you can link your Instagram photos to your Facebook. So when you go to post on Instagram, it'll automatically post to your Facebook page. If you have it set up that way. So that will save you time and you won't have to go in and post to both social medias. It'll just go together. So after you do your post, then you will go into your comments section of that photo or video that you post and then do your hashtags in the comments section. So for me personally, I do the whole like fit mom, fit chick, moms with muscle type of hashtags, but I also like to put things in there that are unique to me and things of my interest. So I'm not just attracting other Beachbody coaches and the other companies out there who, tend to come with all the fitness related hashtags. So I like to keep it me and things that describe me as my hashtags and um, my common interests that with my followers and people I'm building relationships with, and then just things I would like, um, things that I like that will attract the people that I want to form relationships with. So um, I'll put a list also in the new coach bootcamp to go over some of the hashtags that I use as well, some other ones that other coaches have found to be helpful to them too. Next, I personally like to not always search fitness related hashtags, but I do a lot of things of interest to me. So I'm into the whole like cooking, baking, one of those crafty moms, and I enjoy looking up arts and crafts to do for myself and things for my daughter as well. So I look up things like that. Um, I look up hashtags that are relevant to my daughter and things that she's doing at the moment, her age. Um, and that also is kind of an icebreaker to form relationships with people because we have a child the same age and the children are doing the same thing. So, like I said, it's kind of like an icebreaker for me anyway. The next thing I wanted to go over is when you come across someone's page who is of interest to you and you like what they have there, I always like about 5 of their pictures and then comment on one of them. So for me, what I like to do is this whole thing: question, comment, and compliment. So I'm not just asking like some random question that's, coming from a complete stranger. Um, and it's a genuine question that like I really want to know the answer to with what they're posting. So it makes me come across as I'm actually trying to be real and I want to know the answer to the question that I'm asking with the post that they made. So I'm actually trying to form relationships with people that I find interesting, that I want to get to know better. So question, compliment, or question, comment, compliment. So I have found that to be very helpful too with starting up conversations. Um, Next thing I wanted to go over is then inviting them to follow you on Facebook. For me, I just find the whole direct message on Instagram to just doesn't always work out that well. So I try to not really do the whole direct message thing. I try and link up with them on Facebook and start private messaging on there to build the relationship further. It's just more easy and more personal. So sorry, the next thing I wanted to go over too is when someone starts liking a bunch of your pictures and when someone comments on your photos as well, comment back, go like their photos, see what they have. You know, if someone starts following you, go check out their page, see what they're all about. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to follow them back or go like all their photos as well. You want to see what they're all about. If they're already working for another company, you don't want to just follow just to follow. Follow people who you actually have a genuine interest in and would like to see what they post and would like to further the relationship with them. So that's another tip that I have found to be effective because I just don't like a bunch of like ghost followers or just people that I really don't have interest in that I'm just following to follow. So also with posts, a good thing to do is like a call to action thing, like a double tap so they would like it. A comment below with your email, and like message you on Facebook so that you're like giving them something to do to further the conversation and build that relationship. On all your pictures, it's very beneficial to also put the link to your Facebook page or vice versa. With Facebook, put your Instagram name on those as well so people know how to find you on either social media. But I mean, other than that, I really don't have much else to say about Instagram, but the fact that I just think it is very beneficial when you show a genuine interest in something that someone's doing or something that they post. And when you're just looking up things of interest to you and that you really want to find out more about, it just comes across a lot better than if you were like seeking to like find people and find customers and find coaches. Like it's not about that. It's just getting to know people better. And when you come across certain people, you just know that you have a bond and you know that the conversation is going to keep going further. And then from there, you take it to linking up on Facebook. And that is what I have found to be successful. So again, I will post some hashtags in the new Coach Bootcamp that can give you some ideas that I use and as well as other coaches. Thanks.